Habari gani Mainduga Nadada. This is your brother, your elder, John Brinson, slave name, also known as General Abu Amin Ra. Mainduga Nadada, my purpose today is to engage you in some critical thinking. Have you ever given thought, first of all, that Trump is not even intellectually capable, nor does he have the know-how to run a government? Have you ever wondered, since you don't count the votes, whether he won or not? Don't you get sometimes suspicious that the various states and counties and cities are able to set up a process called gerrymandering and eliminate the votes they do not care for or need, or that is going to progress their goals? My brothers and sisters, have you ever thought perhaps this is all a con game being ran on us? Have you ever thought that the mighty United States government, who has the capability to dispose of or eliminate any president that's contrary to the Constitution or to their ideology, or anybody else who gets in their way and is a hinder to progress as they define it, such as Abraham Lincoln, shot to death, modern era such as John F. Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. All of these people, just as everyone else, is expendable. And the USA government, those elite few who run the show, knows this. So you ever wonder if Trump is really colluding with the Russians, as the government asserts he is, claims he is, and pretends they believe he is, and all the narrative thus far indicates that he worked with Russia or Russia worked with him, which could all be a game and is not real and is really played by the few who run this show. Have you ever asked yourself this question? If Trump is guilty of so much, why is he still in office? What's his purpose for being in office? Is he a tool of those elite few who runs the show? What's going on here? What we have to do is, they say, follow the money trail and things will be exposed. Then I say to you today, follow who has to gain from Trump being in and the things he's doing to the country. Who suffers mostly from it? Who gains mostly from it? Non-white people are the losers. The Latinos trying to come here for asylum, so they say. And what they're doing to them. The blacks who live here, or the Africans who live here. Everything that comes out of Trump's administrative organization hurts us more than it hurts anybody else. So my brothers and sisters, I just have this one question I'd like to ask you. Do you believe this hype? Don't you think this is a game being played on us and a particular narrative being ran down on us. Listen, the only way that this government can pretend to give us a fair and equitable chance here in the United States of America is if they reorganize the way they do things. The representative of the vast amount of different people who live here. Let's just say two groups at this particular time. The Latinos, the people from South America, Central America, Mexico, however you want to define them. Whatever their population is in the United States, if they represent 20%, they should have 20% of all representation on all levels of government in the United States of America. Likewise with the captured Africans, black people who live here. If we are around 18 to 20% of the population, we should also have 18 to 20% of representation on all levels of government. How can they accomplish this, you may ask? Easily. Let us send our representative we alone vote for and put in office to represent us on every level. Every level of government. Congress, the Senate. If we should have 20% of the seats in Senate, we're going to send you 20% of the representatives of our communities. Likewise with the Latinos and the other groups in this country, depending on their percentage, their representation should be equal or reflect that percentage. My brothers and sisters, listen. Something's going on, and I don't know what it is, but I have suspicions of what it is. Now listen. Trump talked about calling an emergency, right? Do you know what that is? You know, you have to be in a state of war, have to be an immediate threat posed to the government, to the country, before a president does this kind of thing. Now let's suppose he did. Who would be in charge? Homeland Security, right? FEMA, in other words. Do you realize what a threat this poses to black people and Latinos, but blacks in particular? Do you know they have FEMA camps set up all over the USA to receive us when they get ready to put us in them? Walmart stores, some of them that are empty, serve as camps. Some public parks serve as camps. Brothers and sisters, we stand to lose on every level of this contemporary government and what's going on now. Our white brothers and sisters are talking about, and they already know Trump is guilty, according to the evidence and the indications they have applied and supplied to us for us to ponder over. So why is he still in office? Talking about waiting until Mueller finish his investigation, and now they're talking about we're only going to get certain information. Mueller might find that there's no contact whatsoever with the Russian government. Not contact, we know what they've had contact, but collusion with them. Then where do we go from there? My brothers and sisters, let's follow who loses the most. Africans who live in America, Latinos who live in America, and possibly some Asians who live in America. My people, we have to wake up. It's time for us to get some testicular fortitude, especially us men, and stand up and defend our women and our children any way we possibly can. Our lives should be on the line for that, because it's on the line anyway. When the police get ready, they shoot us in the back. Shoot us for no reason whatsoever, and the evidence is on the video cams. But how are they punished? Most of them are given a paid vacation, laid off for a while with pay. So my brothers and sisters, you need to consider this, think about this deeply, and wonder why, if Trump is guilty of so much and they know it, why is he still in office when there are so many options they have for getting rid of him? But yet they push this narrative on us about they have to wait until Mueller is finished with his investigation. Something wrong here. I don't know exactly what it is, but since I can think critically and logically, I just laid down what I thought was the problem. Could be a drama that's going on, a game, a con game. You see, and you would ask naturally, why would they need a con game? Well, let me explain to you right now why they would need a con game and a game of this sort. You see, it's about population control. You see, white people are declining rapidly in population. The population is not growing. It's below 1%. They're not replacing those who died within their race. So in 50 to 60 years, they will be a minority in the USA. But they're doing everything they can to maintain control over us and everybody else so that they can manipulate this thing and still be the masters of this situation. Population control. Population control equals political control, equals economic control, equals social control, equals personal control. Do you understand what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters? It's time to wake up, to grow some balls or some testicular fortitude, as Minister Farrakhan calls it, and stand up and take care of business before business takes care of us. Something's going on, and if you don't think something's going on, you are an imbecile, or you are a coon, or you are an orangutan. Do you hear me? Are you an ostrich with your head under the sun, under the sand, brother? My brothers and sisters, wake up. Think about it. I could be wrong. But then, on the other hand, what if I am right? Think about it. Do something about it. Nothing but prepare for it. Once again, peace.